Hey, everybody. It's the minister here with Kennebusa Ministries. Hope everybody's having a grand morning. It's beautiful here in San Luis Valley, Colorado. Southern Colorado, about 70 miles north of the New Mexico border. The San Luis Valley, if many of you don't know about it, is the highest and largest alpine valley in the world. We're nestled about 7,500 to 8,000 feet above sea level. And it's a little bit over 8,000 square miles. It's quite beautiful. I'm surrounded by the Rocky Mountains in every direction. So I wanted to let you know today that I will be coming out with a new video. Instead of behind a joint, though, it's going to be behind the bong. And we're going to have a little bit of discussion about what it means to be anointed in the Jewish religion. Also, we will point out in Christianity that the holy anointing oil is also there, and a main staple and a very big point when it comes to the crucifixion of Christ in accordance to the Gospels. Now, Kennebusa Ministries is going legit, people. That's right. We are now taking donations. What Kennebusa Ministries does, of course, is not only educate the public on cannabis and its part in the history of humankind, but we also help people. We help those who are less fortunate, those who are disabled, those who need the medicine. We help them in that way a great deal. Usually when I help people, it usually just comes out of our own pocket, but it's kind of hard. And I know that there is enough of you individuals out there who have enough sympathy and empathy for other people to give. So please, this is not quite set up yet, but within the next week, I will have a donation button set up, and it'll probably be through PayPal. Please, I will show in video the people we help. Everything I'm going to do is going to be legitimate. I will be able to keep records of who I help, and of course, I think according to FCC regulations, when it comes to donatable charities, that kind of record should be on hand on a constant to show you exactly where our money is going. I have never been rich. I don't plan on being rich. That is not my goal in life. My goal in life mostly, I guess, is just to help people that have a hard time helping themselves. And from a great deal of the religions that I've studied, that seems to be a mainstay throughout them all, to help those who cannot help themselves. To me, that is a true warrior also, is one that helps those who are fatherless and motherless, those who are lame, those who are poor, those who are your neighbors. Maybe they are strangers from another country in your land. Even in Judaism, you were told they are commanded to treat these people as their own, and that they have the same rights while they're in their land. So that's basically exactly what Kennebusa Ministries, or KB Ministries, is about. We plan to continue to help people. Now, it's hard as a minister, because I know there are a lot of people out there that would love to take advantage of programs such as mine. I'm not always against that. Sometimes people learn how to get by in a certain manner by misleading. So I really can't. It stinks though when you bring it forward and they continue to do it. Those we got to turn away from. We cannot continue to mingle with those kind, because there are people who desperately need our help, that want our help and deserve our help. And that's basically the route we're going to have to take. But no doubt, someday my plan is to make sure that KB Ministries is able to give to charities worldwide, not just local. One of our biggest charities that we are going to give to is organization against abused and exploited children. Child abuse is a huge issue. We find that because of child abuse and neglect, no matter the reasoning, not trying to put the blame on the parent, but it can be blamed by the parent for being selfish. But the biggest reason we have a lot of these diseases and problems, including drug addiction and mental illnesses, is because of the rate of abuse amongst our children. It's actually quite large. I think at least 1 in 4 girls are sexually abused as children. 1 in 6 or 7 males. It happens. That's quite a bit. It really is. So we're talking a lot of abuse out there. Now, when you throw in the fact that such neglect and abuse can be passed on and learned trait through generations, then we have multiple generations of neglect going on through families. You know, this life isn't nearly as hard as it is when nobody loves you. And that's what a lot of these children are getting. They're getting a life where they do not believe in love anymore. It's been too hard on them. Of course, they're going to break down psychologically. And of course, they're going to break down physiologically sooner or later. So what do? Kennebolsa Ministries is there. We want to be able to help people, no matter if they're adults and they've survived or if they're now children. We want to be able to help these people. There are several organizations here in Colorado that help runaway children. The Peak is one that Kennebolsa Ministries will be donating to. Also, there are several organizations, nonprofits up in Denver that KB will be involved with, who will also be giving. One of those is in a church or multiple faith that get involved to helping homeless people out during the wintertime, during severe weather, when people die overnight because of the cold. And we've seen this last winter here. In Chicago also, there was several people that passed away because of this vortex that we've had. But these people buy hotel rooms. Well, they used to, okay. They've stopped that. What they do now is they get churches involved, where churches now open their doors during severe weather nights and allow people to stay in there. Now they have law rules in this program. You know, these people cannot take any personal items in with them and things like that, to make sure the safety of everybody involved in the program. So programs like that. There are other programs such as the Jesus Saves building in downtown Denver, or Catholic Charities. These people get a great deal of donations. I don't know if we'll be involved with them. If I come to find that it would be beneficial for us to help them, then yes. But I know that Catholic Charities has a worldwide donation going on, and they really don't need much from us. Anything to do with the trafficking of human beings, mostly children, especially for sex or whatever, we will be involved in also. Anything to do with the helping of the ill, especially when it comes to making sure that they have the life-saving drug, the drug, and I'm not going to call it a drug, but the plant that the Father has given us to help them fight cancer. And I'm talking about cannabis, THC, CBD, all of it. We will be helping where we can. With the right donations, it'll be easy. We'll be able to make the RSO oil, Rick Simpson oil, so that we are able to freely give it to those who need it the most. So, this is huge. I want you guys to pay attention to WM Stickle OM, which is my website. We will be changing that soon. That will become KB Ministry as soon as we purchase the right or the page. That'll be another thing that we'll be able to use donations for, is to make sure our word gets out there, having our own domain where it reaches worldwide, where we're able to show the world in history where cannabis stands, because for so many years the people have been lied to about marijuana or cannabis being totally dangerous and can kill people. Now we find that it's healing people, so that needs to be told worldwide. I'll tell you what, guys, it's been good talk. A little bit later, we are going to do Behind the Bong with the minister, and it is going to be a scriptural teaching on what it means to be anointed. So don't miss that. I will post that today, guys. Other than that, this is the minister, guys. Remember to love your neighbor. There's nothing better you can do in this world than to love each other. Peace out.